We think Halloween is just fun and candy, but the rituals on your porch were once protection plans. Why do we do this? And what did people fear so much that they invented this night? To find the answer, we travel back 2,000 years, to the Gaelic Celts of Ireland and Scotland, and a night they called Samhain, the moment the year tipped into darkness. Samhain marked the last breath of the harvest and the first step into the dark half of the year. Food was stored, cattle were driven down from the hills, and people believed the veil between worlds thinned, when the IOC and the restless dead might cross over. Hilltop bonfires were lit to purify and protect, to carry new flame home, and to make the night bright enough to see what else might be moving out there. And when you can't stop what's coming, you try to confuse it. People disguised themselves so spirits wouldn't recognize them. A few meant to frighten whatever prowled the lanes. Animal skins, sometimes a head or antlers lashed on with leather thongs. Crude masks cut from cloth or hide. Veils that hid the eyes. Rags and ribbons knotted into ragged capes. And those lanterns? They weren't pumpkins. Carved turnip lanterns with a mean face. Its coal-lit grin meant to scare or mislead. Some wore bells or carried clappers to make noise. Centuries later, the church did what it often did. It remixed. All Saints' Day moved to November 1st, and the night before became All Hallows' Eve, Halloween. People prayed for the dead, carried lanterns through the dark, and held vigils. Same night, new meaning, but the old fears never fully left. In Ireland and Scotland, people carved turnips and beets, grotesque faces to scare spirits away. The tale of Stingy Jack carried a coal and a carved turnip. When immigrants reached America, they met a bigger, softer canvas, the pumpkin. So your jack-o'-lantern isn't just decoration, it's a protective ritual for your house. But what about trick-or-treat? In medieval and early modern Britain, the poor and later children went door to door offering prayers for the household's dead in exchange for food. In Scotland and Ireland, geysers dressed up and performed a trick in exchange for treats. Kids would recite a rhyme or poem, sing a song, tell jokes or riddles, sometimes dance or do a small magic or card trick. Any short party piece to entertain the household. In some places, groups of young men went house to house with masked or painted faces and might threaten mild mischief if not welcome, then earned a treat. Bonfires shrank into porch lights, masks softened into costumes, but the logic of the night stayed the same. Disguise, light, offerings, and remembering. If you're loving this secret history series, subscribe and tap the bell. Happy Halloween. See you in the dark.